Hello, my name is Visor, and welcome to game 42 of Let's Play Game Dev Tycoon. Since this is a multiple of 7, this is another big bet episode. And the big bet for this episode is we use a random name generator and make a AAA game that gets at least a score of a 9.5. Now, the game name that won was Cthulhu Square Dancing Dance Party by 7 votes. And in second place would have been Shameful Dwarf in the Bayou with 5 votes. So since we're going to be doing that game, I think I want to do some prep first. Now, as you can see, Crassius Effect made us a fuck ton of money. So I'm wondering, maybe we should put our custom console in motion. I don't know how long it'll take to develop. Obviously, I want to do that for the second game, not this big bet episode though, because I don't really want to experiment with this during the big bet. So what should we call the console? Let's go with something a little older, Visor's Vision. And which style looks good? Kind of like the stand-up one more. And the controller kind of reminds me of the, whatchamacallit, N64 controller. Yeah, let's go with that. Quality assurance budget. We can go all in, I don't really care that much. In terms of features, I don't know whether I need these older features. Let's, oh no, I can only pick one. Interesting. Well, then I'll do all the features that I can grab. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know how do you tell whether your system is going to be gooder for simulation, genres, stuff like that? It doesn't seem to have anything here. Oh well, let's increase the budget a little bit. If I do a AAA game, I also need this to... Ooh, maybe I made a mistake. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I also want to train these guys up a little bit. Since we're doing a simulation game probably for, you know, a dance-off, we're going to train up our tech specialists a little bit more. I want to say that doing this is why our last game did pretty well. Unfortunately, I can't train everyone, so I'm not really sure, but hoping for the best. Actually, that's all our tech specialists. Who else shall we train? Well, graphics is probably pretty important, so let's get Visor trained in technology as well. Now, once this is done, then we'll try to start making the game. Of course, we've got to do some contract work while we're waiting. Strategy games, well, that's not helpful for me at all. If we can get it to another 30 research points, we can train somebody else. Luckily, everyone's going pretty quickly. But I'm wondering if I will end up tiring everybody out again. That would kind of suck. Well, everyone else is finished, so let's get ready to make the game. Okay. So develop a new game. We're going to make it... Actually, let's think about it. How are we going to do this? Well, I definitely want to do dance. Problem is with dance is it was only good with everyone. I'm pretty sure it's not a dancing mature game, so I'm thinking young would be ideal. Problem is I don't know whether we have any good young consoles anymore. I mean, last time we did it were the TES and the Gameling. We haven't touched young in a long time. I think it might be better to do everyone just to be safe. Question is, what is good with simulation? We know PC is good with simulation, but it's not really good with everyone. That'll be 2 down points, and I don't really want to do that. But I don't know whether any of these new systems, the Inbox 4, or actually the Inbox 1, the PlayStation 4, whether they're good with simulation. Well, at least pick the other stuff first. Where the hell is dance? Ah, there's dance. We saw that it wasn't great with everyone, but we're gonna have to go with it anyway. Go with simulation, platform. I mean, the PC is still an option. It's not an ideal option. We could also do the Wii. I would think the Wii is probably pretty good with simulation. We still have motion control sensors and all that stuff, right? Yeah, let's go with the Wii. I hope it does anyway. We'll do the highest graphics because we should be able to. It's a simulation game. We'll do AAA. And this is going to be called... Actually, I should just copy it. There we go. Cthulhu's Square Dancing Dance Party. Okay. Highest graphics. We should be able to do it. Now, I'm only doing a single console because our goal here is not to make a lot of money, to reach a certain score. Looks like we do have a slight problem here. Looks like I don't think I can do the other research thing. Oh well. At least we can do the marketing budget. Maybe it'll still make us a lot of money. I mean, this stuff shouldn't affect the score anyway. This is just, we cram more money out of this. Okay, so gameplay has to be important. Story quest probably is not. Engine should be important. Something like that. In terms of features, we got to cut down on... Let's see, what can we do? Can we do moral choices? Now that's not bad. It's barely any increase in the bar. Let's at least do some moral choices in our dance simulation. Actually, I don't know what that means. No, I think we should have full motion video. That makes more sense than a dance simulation. I don't know what the moral choices would be. Do I not do this move because it insults his family? This move killed his father? I don't know. Anyway, I wonder if I should have done this as a sequel. Because we did do another dance simulation, didn't we? We probably would have gotten a better score if we did that. Too late though. I mean, I guess that's a little dishonest because it doesn't really have anything to do with the previous game. Not that I remember the previous game anyway. Anyway, in terms of engine work, let's do all the features. We have more video playback. We can actually cram that all in. Gameplay, we can do all that stuff. We have character progression. I don't know, maybe Cthulhu gets more nimble with his tentacles as we move on. Anyway, in terms of who's doing what, I guess this is okay. Though, I mean, technically I should put him on dialogue. I don't know why the fuck would I put him on dialogue. Dialogue is not going to be that important. Because otherwise, what else could I do? Not much. I mean, gameplay is clearly going to be more important than dialogue, so I guess we'll actually waste Marcus's dialogue specialty this time. Anyway, I need this guy to... Oh, marketing campaign's already going on. We just need to increase the budget to about 2.2. Let's see, can we... Oh no, I can only cancel a project. Whatever, I'll increase this to 1.5 just to get our console out faster then. I think I already did a marketing campaign over here. G3 should be coming up sometime during development, so we should be alright on that case. We should also boost these tech guys, but I already trained them. Oh well. Yep, Crass Effect is off, or Crassiest Effect is now off the market. It's fine. Gameplay was being done by Marcus. Boost Q. And who was doing Storm Quest? It doesn't. Jennifer, it doesn't really matter, but we'll boost him just to get points, I guess. It's gonna screw up the balance probably, but I'm okay with that. I'm really more worried about just having stuff. Huh, we don't have anything on this level still. That's weird. Let's do something like this. Do self-learning AI, better AI. All the level design stuff. We'll cut back on... I do want celebrity voice acting. I don't know who would I get to voice Cthulhu. I can't think of anyone, but it has to be a celebrity. I think that'll work out. Good. Art Johnson is not doing anything really, which is fine. We want to save him for the next stage anyway. Actually, he's going to be doing world design, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, since this doesn't really matter, I might as well put Jennifer over here. Save Art for the stage 3. Yeah, that makes more sense. And now boost Michelle, boost Jonathan. We need our tech points. Hell, we'll boost Arn as well, might as well. Come on, tech points. Doesn't look like we're getting a lot of tech points. That's going to be a problem. The issue is, the previous episode, I trained everyone in one round of design. Oh, we'll see what happens. Do I want to hype this? I mean, dance simulation is a good combination. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine on the Wii. Let's hype it. Might as well. Only concern is I'm pretty sure the design tech balance is off. Not sure how big of a deal that is in reality, but we'll see. Come on, tech points. I need more tech points. It's gonna be fairly even, which I guess isn't too bad. We might get a new record though, so that'd be cool. So world design, not important. Graphics, probably important. Sound, pretty important. We'll do all the graphics, all the sound stuff. We probably should get some more sound stuff. In terms of world design, rich backstory, I guess. And actually, can we do virtual economy? I don't know what a virtual economy would be. Do you sell and buy stuff with dance moves, or how'd that work? No. Let's do open world, rich backstory, night and day cycle. That increases a little bit to get night and day cycle. I mean, I'm assuming dancing at night is harder or something. Maybe you have to do flashier moves so they actually notice you. Anyway, how do we divide this up? Well, obviously Visor should do graphics. We'll put Art on sound. And we could actually put Art on world design as well. No, we can't. That makes him a little bit over. But I don't want to put Jonathan here either. We could put Jennifer here, I guess. I guess that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. A little worried about the marketing campaign. That still hasn't finished. I need you to finish before we finish. Which is... Let's increase the budget a little more. 3. Okay. We should have what? Ooh, that's a lot. That's weird. It seems to be stuck on a number. What the fuck just happened there? Alright, I guess the game's getting a little buggy during the end game, which is bizarre. But nothing I can do about it. Instead, we'll just hit all the boosts. Anybody else is getting ready? I know this is all a bunch of design stuff, but whatever. I'm not too concerned. I just want points. More points, the better. Which looks like we're definitely going to get a couple of new records. Balance might be off, but we're going to flood them with points and hope for the best. A lot of bugs, though. Visor's vision is not anywhere close to being done, though, so might be a few more games before this finishes. Which means we won't be able to do custom hardware for any games for a while. Granted, I don't know what the fuck custom hardware is. Am I selling dance pads? I mean, that's possible, I guess. Also, I don't think my next game should be a AAA game. No, they should. Actually, it could. I could send these guys all on vacation. But I don't think the next game should be a AAA game unless I'm sure it's a winner. I really don't want to do AAA games unless I know it's going to do really well. I mean, we might have lucked out in this case, but if we didn't, this would have been a huge waste of money. Anyway, almost ready to finish. Oh, also R&D lab finished, so let's drop this budget to something more reasonable. Really, I just keep them around to make us some research points, which is nice. Can always use more research points. Okay, so the balance is probably a little off, but it's a new record in every way, so maybe we do awesome. Oh, graphics leveled up too. We can, oh my god, we can also do another new engine already? Interesting. I might want to do that. You know what, let's release the game. Yeah, 3D graphics before. Oh, that's an R&D lab budget thing, isn't it? Actually, let me send these guys on vacation, then we'll do the R&D lab stuff. I don't have enough research points. Well, I do if I don't do any training. I might do that. Eh? Ooh. Could have been better, really? Oh, this is fucking confusing. Like, I mean, this is confusing, right? Like, compared to our previous AAA game, we blew that shit out of the water. Yet at the same time, something was off. I don't think my balance is off. I'm pretty confident that I have that stuff done right. Maybe the woo is the issue? I don't know. Well, we'll see when we see the final game report and the final sales numbers. So, first up, the game report, it doesn't tell us much. Well, it tells us that dance and simulation is a great combination, and the platform and genre match was also great. So unless woo is not good with everyone, this was not the problem. So our combination there seems fine. Oh, also, engine seems to be quite important, which we already knew. But other than that, I'm not really sure what could be wrong. Well, I have a few suspicions. Maybe the design and technology points does not matter as much as how many specialists do you have. I thought originally having a specialist was just for the boost in technology and design, and all our other AAA games didn't work well because we just didn't have enough points. But clearly that's not the case. The only AAA game that did pretty well, we had 3 specialists on the right fields. Technically, I think we had 4 at the time, but we stuck Marcus on the wrong group, I think. So maybe that's the issue. So in the future, we'll try to do that better. In maybe 2-3 episodes, everyone's going to be a specialist anyway. But this episode, we had no tech specialist. We didn't have our engine specialist. We didn't have our AI specialist, which kind of screws you over when you're making a dance simulation game. Anyway, in terms of the sales numbers, we only made $7.6 million, which probably means we lost a fuck ton of money. Because again, this does not include the research budget you set for your, well, either labs. So we're not quite screwed yet. Crassy Effect made us so much money that we're probably okay still, but we definitely failed this big bet. So you guys need to tell me what my penalty should be. Originally, I thought this would be the last game in the series, so I didn't really plan ahead. But yeah, you guys choose something among yourself, just like you pick the topic, and we'll go from there. But either way, that's the end of this episode. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.